The Mets won a game yesterday that I wouldn't say was a must-win, but it was important. You got to beat the Rockies, and I thought you said it very well yesterday. And these are Diamond Notes, by the way, brought to you by London Jewelers and driven to you by Nissan. You can't expect to win every single game against bad teams. You just can't. Because even the 1962 Mets, they won 40 games. So they did beat people. And in baseball, you can beat somebody. A pitcher could have a great day, and hitters could have a bad day. But in these series, Don, you got to take 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
So the Mets are starting their game with the Rockies right now. The third game, you got to win this one. And the Yankees have a game tonight against the Angels after splitting a doubleheader. You got to win this one. Now, in a perfect world, do you win all of these games against subpar teams? Yes. But as we know, Donald, not a perfect world, not close to a perfect world, and it's hard to sweep these series. But you got to take them. You can't lose them. And that's why I got nervous with the Mets losing 2 out of 3 against the Angels last weekend.
Right, and then they bounce back, beat the Cardinals, then lose to the Rockies, which means you had to win now 2 in a row to be able to win this series. They took care of business, but it was dicey, Michael. It's 2-2 in the 8th inning.
Yep.
And that would have been a really difficult game to lose, but Lindor comes up big, and that's the guy that carried them when they got hot.
You got to take 5 of those 6 or 4 of the 6, and then you move on to that next West Coast swing, which is going to be a killer. Could be a killer again, but those are the teams in front of you. Now, I don't mean to put you on the spot because I don't know the answer. How many games do the Mets have left with the Braves?
Well, I think at least the 3. I think it's just the 3.
Just 3.
I'll double check that because I know they played a lot earlier in the season, and you only play 13 now against divisional opponents, right?
Yeah.
So I will get that for you when the games are going to be played. Like I mentioned, they got a series with the. I have it right in front of me here. Rockies, Baltimore, San Diego, Arizona. Yeah, just those 3 with the Braves in Atlanta, the 24th, 25th, and 26th of September. That is
wow.
it.
Can you imagine if it comes down to that?
It could. But the way they're playing right now, maybe it won't matter because I don't know. The Braves going to get any of these guys back?
Well, they're not getting back the injured pitchers they need the most, and they're not getting back Acuna.
No.
They will get back Albies.
Yeah. So, and I still think they were surviving for a while, just kind of caught up with them. Maybe they're just going through. All these teams go through it. Like the Yankees went through it. Where you just have a bad month and things just don't come together. Is that what's happening to the Braves, or are the injuries caught up and they're going to free fall here? But they're getting smoked at home by Milwaukee. Now, Milwaukee's a good team, but the Braves have to feel, even with their injuries, they're every bit as good as the Brewers are. But it's not working out, so we'll see if the Mets can take care of business. And once they get home, they're in good shape.
If this holds up, Don, and the Braves lose this game, looks like they will, and the Mets win, then the Mets are in the wild card.
Yes.
Because they're just a half game behind Atlanta. So it's been a free fall for Atlanta, but you expect there would be some sort of market correction. We'll see.